Good evening. Always have a little delay there. All right, well, sorry we're getting a little late start, but that's okay. I'd rather have all the students here than not. Well, last time you heard the beginning orchestra and the interlude orchestra was back in November. So I think you're going to hear a huge difference from November to now. And then guess what? They have another concert in May. So just so you know that we're not done yet, okay? We work every single day, just like an academic class. They learn so many skills, Italian words, you name it. They learn it from Mrs. Flieger. Now the beginners that are here, like I said, this is 2 classes together. Can you imagine me teaching this all in one class? No, I would not be able to do that. So, they're a great group of students to work with. They have come so far since November. And I have chosen some students in the orchestra. They're going to come up here, and they're going to read a little bit about each piece of music that we're playing tonight. So hopefully they'll be clear and precise, and they'll pronounce. And I just gave them this tonight. I'm always doing this to them. Always at the last moment. But they like reading, and so they're going to tell you a little bit about each piece of music. So, without further ado, we have our first student come on up and talk about our first piece of music.
Good evening, my name is Natalie Wakeland, and I'm here to cello. The beginning orchestra has come a long way since you last heard us back in November. Our first piece is called Alpha Beta Alpha, and it's composed by Robert S. West.
And I told them they were going to warm up with a scale, and I also forgot to do that. So this is the first time they've played together, and if you remember the last time, they were actually reading out of their method book, and they were playing just teeny little pieces of music. Now they're playing real music. So we have first and second violins. A lot of times people don't know what's the difference between first and second violins. Well, they all play a violin, obviously, but the two different parts, we have to have the harmony going. And a lot of times what I do is if they play first violin on this concert, then they play second violin on the next concert, and so on and so forth. The violas never change, obviously the cellos never change, and the basses. But the first and second violins are kind of like sopranos and altos in a choir. So just so you can get an idea of who my first violins are, can the first violins stand up? Stand up, first violins. So that gives you a little idea of what part they're playing against. Okay, you can sit down, second violins. You can stand up. Okay, a little bit more of them. You can sit down. And just so they can be seen, violas, can you please stand up for us? Because we are very important. Obviously, the cellos can't be seen, but go ahead and stand up for everybody. Violas, you can sit down. And cellos sit down, and basses remain standing, of course. And there they are. Okay, so we need our second speaker to come up here.
Good evening, my name is Castro and I play the violin. The next piece we are going to play is called Cripple Creek. Cripple Creek is an old-time Appalachian folk song for the fiddle, though it is often played on the banjo as well. It has become a standard among bluegrass musicians and is often one of the first songs a banjo picker learns. No one knows exactly when it was composed, but there are theories about just where Cripple Creek is. Some say it is Cripple Creek, Virginia, while others say it is based on Cripple Creek, Colorado, during the gold rush. It was frequently recorded by early country musicians in the 1920s. We hope you enjoy your version of Cripple Creek, arranged by Amy Shiny.